I wish I could see your faces, but since I can't, let me help you maybe get a good tone on your instrument. So there are several ways to make it sound bad, as you know. And if it doesn't sound good, what you need to do is be your own police and figure out what you're doing wrong. So it could be very common is that you're not pulling a straight bow. So if you're doing this at all, that can sound pretty bad. So what you need to make sure is that you're only moving your bow arm from your elbow down. If you move your shoulder at all, that's when this kind of thing happens. So you want to make sure that your bow is about an inch away from the bridge all the way along the bow. So if you're pulling this way at all, the strings lose contact with the bow, and then that's when you have a bad tone. Usually that's the problem. Or if you're hitting both strings, that can have an effect on your tone as well. Check your bow hand. Make sure that your fingers are on the frog, that you can feel those fingers on the frog. Those are called the tone fingers. So if your fingers are up in the air like this, it's really difficult to get a good tone. It translates into weight into the bow. Okay, the other thing is if you're playing and you're not putting your fingers down all the way, that sounds pretty bad. That can sound pretty awful. So you have to make sure that your fingers are like little hammers. And your fingers go down really hard so that you can pull a good tone. So often what will happen is, if it sounds bad, you'll think, oh, I need rosin. Rosin is hardly ever the problem. Hardly ever. Sometimes, but usually it's one of these other things. So check your playing out, watch yourself in the mirror, and see if you can figure out what's going on with it, because you should be able to pull a good tone. And your instrument should be able to ring like that. Well, okay, thank you. I wish I could see you in person. I hope you're all well, and I hope all your people are well. So until we can see each other again, practice and practice well, so you're not practicing the bad things. And hope to see you soon.